I had a patient that I was just seeing as the medical student before anyone else saw them, and I went in the room and the patient was crying her eyes out because she had been told that she had cancer, and it turned out that she had fibroids in her uterus, which is a tumor, but the way it was explained to her, she thought she was going to die. And as a medical student, you don't have a lot of information. Even as an intern, you don't know what everyone knows. You know, you're still learning. But to be able to explain to her, like, this isn't the end of your life. This is something that we can do, and to be able to put it in her terms, and being not quite an attending yet, you still explain things simply for people, and you still are able to give them information that makes sense to them. And she just, she was so grateful to understand that, like, this isn't it for me. I just didn't understand. It was just a lack of communication. I take that with me all the time, because the further we get in this process, you start to lose some of that naivete, or being a medical student, or being, a patient. And so being able to reach them on their level and kind of say, wait a minute, there's all this medicine, there's all this science, but how does this really affect you? Like, you have 6 kids at home. How is this going to affect your life? And to be able to put them at ease that they can still continue to live their lives, and this isn't the end, and they can, continue to be them, and to see their faces, it's amazing. So I always take that with me, and I always think about that when I find myself rambling into medical jargon or whatever. I find myself saying, okay, wait a minute. What if you were the patient? What if you're talking to your mom? What if you're talking to your sister? How would you want it explained to you? And that's what I think about when I'm talking to patients, and that's the thing that I take with me.